If you're feeling uninspired with makeup right now, well, it's a new season. It's the best time. So get ready to fall in love with it all over again. Today I'm gonna show you the must-try makeup trends for the fall and winter that will hopefully inspire you in your everyday beauty routine. Hello, Glam Fam. Welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Gabby, and I have been a hair and makeup artist for the last 18 years. On my channel, we talk trends, we try products, and we just have a whole lot of fun together. If you're into that sort of thing, then I would love for you to subscribe and to join the community. Let's get started. Makeup trend number one is minimal mascara paired with bold lips. Almost every autumn season, we see the bold lip trend come back. But what's different about this year is that the eyes are almost nude with just a very light dusting of mascara. Every other year, there was a little bit of something going on in the eyes. Right now, they're almost nude. I find this to be so chic and so sophisticated. I love this look. It's all about letting the lips take center stage while keeping the eyes completely understated, but yet still elegant. There are two ways to do a bold lip like this. You can do it so that it's really pigmented and vibrant, or you can do it as a wash of sheer color, almost like a lip balm. Okay, so when it comes to more pigmented shades, some of my favorites in this category come from the Valentino Mini Rosso line. I love color 22R. Now 22R is a satin finish color, and it has a little bit more of a pink undertone. It's not a really classic red, but it's still absolutely gorgeous. It looks great on so many different skin colors. And I also like 219A. Now 219A is a matte finish, so the finish is a little bit different, and it has more of that classic kind of orange-based red undertone. I really like buying red shades in minis because I don't wear them every day. Sometimes when I buy full-size red lipsticks, they end up going to waste because they expire, they even dry out before I'm ever able to even use half of it. So one tip that I can give you is if you're like me, look for your favorite reds in minis. A lot of the brands make these little minis now, and they are awesome. I have so many minis and I just love them. If you're scared of a bold lip, but you're still intrigued by this look, you can tone it down by choosing a formula that's a bit more sheer. The NARS Afterglow Shine Lipsticks are beautiful. They have a really comfortable sheer finish. They're still pigmented, but they're not as dense. Okay, so the color Voltage is beautiful. It's a really bright, vivid red. It's one of my favorites in this collection. There's also this color that I wanted to show you because it's a little bit different, and it's the color Show Off, and that's a mahogany shade. I haven't seen this shade around a lot. It's a little bit more on the neutral side, but it's still bold. So that's why I think it's fun. If you're not a big red lover, but you want a bold lip, you can try mahogany shade too, and that looks really nice for the fall. We couldn't get through this video without me popping up this guy though. I love this so much, okay? This is Gucci, and this is in the color Mildred Rosewood. I think this is absolutely beautiful if you want to do red, but you're scared of red. The red tone of this is very natural and has a really beautiful sheer texture. And we have to admit the packaging is ridiculously gorgeous. This is the most beautiful packaged lipstick I've ever owned in my life. But beyond that, I really just like the red. It's a beautiful sheer red. If you like this trend, you don't want to go so hard on the red, I really think this is a great option. As for the eyes with this look, like I said, it's all about going minimal. So just a light coat of mascara to define the lashes is really all that you need. And if you do that and you still feel like you need more definition, you can then tightline the waterline. This trend really is perfect for those who want to keep their makeup simple yet impactful. It's all about confidence and letting one feature really shine brightly above the rest. Makeup trend number two is the flushed cheek. We have seen this all summer long. It was even going viral on TikTok, coined as the boyfriend blush trend. Now trust me, despite this being a little bit weird, it's a little bit weird, right? This aesthetic, it's not gonna go away just yet. It's just not. The actual trend was done by placing the blush extremely low on the cheeks, which worked on some faces, young faces. Let's be real. But it definitely did not work on most faces, did not work on my face. But as we know with trends, they do evolve. So now we have evolved into a more flushed cheek look for the fall. The only way that I can describe this look is to say that it captures the essence of a cold breeze with a healthy, vibrant glow that seems to come from within. I know that's incredibly cheesy, but that's literally what it is. That's literally what it is. If you're curious about the placement of this for your individual face, next time you do something where you feel overheated, go to the mirror and pay attention to where you are naturally flushing, because that's gonna be the placement you want for your blush. It can vary from face shape to face shape, but typically what you wanna do here is start at the apples of the cheeks, and instead of going upwards, which is what we're used to doing in makeup, what we've been taught forever, you actually wanna go a little bit more horizontal, and you wanna go across the bridge of the nose. The key to mastering this without it looking totally ridiculous and fake is to blend, blend, blend. You want a soft diffusion of color that looks natural, really like it's coming from within. Cream blushes are perfect for this because they melt into the skin, mimicking that really natural flush. In terms of the best product to use to achieve this look, I really love the Merit Flush Balm in the color Rouge if you want that subtle, sunburnt, reddish effect. If you like more of a pink-based flush, then I really like the Milani cream blush in the color Coral Crush. It says it's coral, but it really is more on the pink side in my opinion. It has an orange undertone, but it does look pinky on the cheek. If you want something a lot more corally or a lot peachier, then you could try out the Rimmel one. This is Kind and Free Tinted Multi-Stick, and this is in the color Tangerine Dream. So you can see the differences between them here. All three of these do a really good job of creating this effect. Moving on to trend number 3, and that is a blurred lip. This look gives off a romantic, modern, almost watercolor-like effect. It's been very popular in Korea forever, and it's now made its way over here. There's lots of different ways to execute this. I will show you 3 different ways. They're all very easy, I promise. So one way is to take your lipstick, put it on a fluffy eyeshadow brush, and apply it that way to make sure that the edges are not harsh. It's a very diffused lip. Another way is to take a lip stain that is similar in color to your actual natural lip shade. This one is my favorite, and it's the color Whimsical by the brand Wonderskin. You want to stain your lips first and then go over the stain with a lip liner, making sure to diffuse the edges out completely. You can then add a pop of gloss or balm on top if you want. I've seen this look done in a very matte way, but I've also seen this look done in a very glossy way. So as long as the edges are diffused, you can do whatever you want in terms of texture. A third way is just to use a product that is specifically made for this style of look. If you haven't heard of the brand Floresis before, I suggest you look into it because it's a ridiculously beautiful Asian brand, and everything they have is insanely gorgeous. They have a very unique product called the Flawless Jade Shine Liquid Lipstick. I know it's wordy, it's wordy. The only way that I can describe it is if a lip stain, a balm, and a gloss had a baby, okay? I've never seen this texture in a Western brand before. It really is very, very unique. If you look at it on my hand, when I wipe it away, it stains the skin immediately, but the texture of it isn't like other stains. It's kind of glossy and balmy. Very, very interesting product. They have lots of different colors, but the color that I'm using is G301 Honeybean. It's the perfect lip product to create that blurred lip effect, that kind of watercolory, washed, not too defined effect. And I love it. The next trend that I want to talk about, I like to call the bare face trend. Complexion makeup has evolved quite a bit in the last 2 years. I'm sure you've noticed if you've been paying attention. 2 years ago, we were all going crazy over this glass skin look. Okay, it was extremely glowy and super shiny. And then last year, people got bored of that and we entered the cloud skin era, which is still very natural looking, but it's less shiny. And then this year, we fully entered the no makeup, totally natural skin era. I think the reason that we're seeing this so much right now is because there has been a big surge in makeup minimalism recently, and that has encouraged everyone to just let their natural skin texture shine through. Really gone are the days of that heavy full wear foundation and layers upon layers and upon layers of complexion products. Now it's all about being comfortable with who you are. Being comfortably you, right? With just a very small hint of enhancement. The top players in this space right now, I would say, are Jones Road, Merit, and RMS Beauty. I did a full face of Jones Road and I did a full face of Merit in 2 different videos. So if you're interested in learning more about those products, definitely go check out those videos next. If you want me to do a full face of RMS, just let me know in the comments. I have to buy all those products, but if enough of you are interested, I'll definitely do it. And I'll let you know of the 3, which one I like the most in terms of the overall collection. But anyways, to achieve this look, this bare-faced trend look, what you want to do is always start with a really well moisturized face to make sure your skin looks hydrated, and then you can edit out any blemishes or imperfections that you're seeing. This whole trend really is about camouflaging what needs to be camouflaged, micro-editing, but letting the majority of the natural skin just totally shine through. A product that I really love for this, that I discovered recently, is Merit's The Minimalist foundation stick. I find this to be really creamy, really blendable. It's beautiful. I also really like the Jones Road What the Foundation. I know there's some controversy with this product. Some people love it, some people hate it. I actually really like it. I find this product gives you a super healthy glow. It's the perfect minimalist balm foundation, right? If you need more coverage in certain spots, Jones Road has a face pencil, which is chubby. That's great. And so is the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Concealer. If you're on a budget, okay, and you want this guy, but you can't afford this guy, then get the L'Oreal one. It's very affordable and it's definitely very comparable. The formulas are quite similar. Let me know if you've tried any of these trends or if you're now inspired to try some of the trends in the comment section below. This video is over.